Hello, this is Sanpreet and with me is Ramesh, and welcome to Configuring Virt-who with RHSM. In this video, I will explain why Virt-who and demonstrate how to configure Virt-who to send information from host to customer portal. Red Hat subscription service support multiple certified hypervisor platforms. Few examples are VMware, Microsoft Hyper-V, Red Hat Enterprise Virtualization, Nutanix, and RHEL-based KVM virtualization. Here, in this video, we are using VMware Hypervisor for demonstration purpose. Since we know guests running on a hypervisor do not know what host they are running on, like for the security of the hypervisor infrastructure. So, the subscription service cannot completely reconcile the guest subscription until the host guest mapping is available. Please see in this picture, we have a vCenter and there is a VM which is aligned to a host. Here, the VM cannot identify the host and the guest mapping via vCenter. So, the Virt-who agent interrogates the hypervisor infrastructure and provide the host guest mapping to the subscription service. Here's how the Virt-who agent uses read-only command to gather the host guest association for the subscription service. This way, the derives queue offered by the subscription can be unlocked and available for the guest to use. There are some prerequisites that are required. So, one should have the hypervisor information like the FQD and IP of the hypervisor and the credentials that are used to access it. Second, the user should be an org admin or should have the org admin username and credentials to manage the hypervisor profile. Third, a VM. It could be a new or a running instance where the internet access should be available. So we will be continuing on the terminal where I will show you how to configure Virt-who. A Virt-who service is configured on any one of the virtual machine under a hypervisor. So this is a VM which is RHEL 8 with a minimal installation and we have named this as demo Virt-who. Here we will be configuring Virt-who and let us first check whether the package is installed or not. And the command to check it is rpm -qa virt-who. The package is not installed. So let us now register the VM with the customer portal and the command is subscription -manager space register. This will ask you for the portal username and credentials. So you can provide the username and credentials. The Virt-who is now registered, but still the content access will not be available. So after successful register, we will run the below command which is subscription -manager space attach space --auto. This will get the temporary SKU and this temporary SKU will provide the content access. Now as the system is subscribed, so we will install the Virt-who package using the yum command. Once the Virt-who package is installed, it will create a /etc virt-who.d directory and in the directory a template file will be created. So I'll show you the template file. We'll open it using the vi editor command. It will be vi/etc/virt-who.d/template. We have to rename the file because if the Virt-who package is updated, it will clear all the previous hypervisor information and will lead to stop the host guest mapping. So here you can see this is the template.conf and there are a few parameters such as config name, type, server, username, password, encrypted password, owner and hypervisor ID is available. So since we would require to create a new file which we will be creating as virt-who.conf. We created a virt-who.conf file using the template.conf, and in this we have captured some of the required field from the template.conf file, and that are config name, type, server, username, password, and the encrypted password, owner, and hypervisor ID. The Virt-who service logs into the hypervisor using the hypervisor credentials mentioned in the Virt-who configuration file, collects the host guest mapping, or we can call it as hypervisor VM mapping, and reports the collected data to the customer portal. Here is the Virt-who configuration file. The configuration name refers to the type of the hypervisor environment. Here we have named it as VMware. The type is ESX, as we are setting it up for the service for an ESX environment. Then under server, mentioned the FQDN of the server or the ESX host. Then we have provided the login credential like username and password for the hypervisor. The owner ID refers to the Red Hat organization ID. You can get the org ID by running the command subscription -manager identity. We'll show you afterwards. Then keep the environment hypervisor ID field to default setting. Do not change the keyword library or the hostname. Once all the required fields are added in the virt-who.conf file, save and exit the file and run. As we have mentioned in the configuration file, the owner ID refers the Red Hat organization ID. We have ran the subscription-manager space identity command to gather the information, and once you get this information, you can provide it in the configuration file. Once all required fields are added in the virt-who.conf file, we have saved and exited the file. Now we'll start the service using the systemctl space start space virt-who. Now the service has been started. We'll check the status of the service using the systemctl command. Systemctl status virt-who. So as you can see, the service is active and running, and the host guest mapping should be working. And to check that, we'll move on to the portal. So now we are on the portal. We'll click on the systems. After clicking on subscription, we'll click on systems. As you can view, the hypervisor profile of the ESX host mentioned in the Virt-who configuration file is automatically created on the customer portal. We'll click on the hypervisor profile to go to the subscription and attach the subscription to it. So I'm clicking on the hypervisor profile. After clicking on hypervisor profile, we have went to the subscription, and here you can see an option called attach subscription. You can click on attach subscription. We'll select the subscription. We're gonna attach it. So as we have successfully subscribed the hypervisor profile with a virtual data center subscription, we are moving back to the terminal, and here we will run subscription-manager space refresh to refresh the local data which has been created by the subscription manager command. Now once the data has been removed, we'll run the subscription manager attach -auto command. The subscription manager auto attach finds the derived or virtual subscription SKU from the subscribed hypervisor and attaches the same to the virtual machine. The system is properly subscribed now. So we'll verify using the subscription-manager space list space -f consume if the virtual data center subscription has been used or not. As we can see, the Red Hat Enterprise Linux Virtual Data Center subscription is properly subscribed, and in the subscribe type, the standard, the subscription is current, which is not temporary. It does mean the host guest mapping is correctly working. Here are some additional configuration features with Virt-who service. We can encrypt the password of the hypervisor username. To use that, we have to use the command virt-who password. This command will ask you for the hypervisor credentials. With the command virt-who password, we have encrypted the vCenter password, and we can use this value in our virt-who.conf file. So let us quickly edit that file. The encrypted password which was generated using the virt-who password command, we are pasting it in the virt-who.configuration file. And due to security reasons, I'm hiding the information. We have copied the encrypted password which was generated using the virt-who-password command, and we have disabled the password and enabled the encrypted password parameter in the virt-who.conf file, and we are pasting the password after encrypted -password =. Once this is done, we have to save the file using escape:_wq. Now as the password has been saved, we'll again restart the Virt-who using the command systemctl restart Virt-who. This will gather the information of the encrypted password. So thank you guys for watching the video.